Hey, welcome to March. We are in a month where the Q1 is almost over, and the Q1 is in business term. That's the first quarter of business. And because today is starting off with March on Sunday, we want to stress that let all things be done in decency and in order. So where you can get part of this $50 billion is out here for your business, okay? So the $50 billion is out here for you, yeah. And I'm gonna keep iterating, reiterating and telling you this because it's here and it's for you. But you got to be what? Not chaotic. You got to be into the ram of getting it. And what does that look like? It looks like your books can't be messy. You can't be chaotic. You can't be untracking. You can't be in an untracking mode for business growth. You can't be in an untracking mode and unclear about what you're doing because guess what? God wants you to be in decency and in order, and he wants you to be structured, okay? And so we're going to talk about some structuring tips. We're going to talk about how am I going to structure myself because all of it belongs to God, right? Listen, do y'all know it says in the word, it says it's his, the earth is his and the fullness thereof, okay? All right, just want to get that out. So, if it's God's and it's the fullness thereof, and He said in His word that He wants you to be what? Not chaotic. He wants you to be strategic because you have to be in what? Things have to be decency and in order. Wow. That's just a principle. Did y'all know that was a principle? A wealth principle, a prosperity principle. Did y'all know that? Yes. And so let's talk about this a little bit more. As I was elaborating and giving you some red flags before we talked a few days ago, we're going to pause just today, not talk about the red flags so much, but they're part of the red flags, but we're going to emphasize on just what you need to do to make sure that you got everything in order so way God can bless you. Aren't you ready for the blessings he has for you in business and in life? But we're going to talk about business this morning. Aren't you ready for those blessings? Those blessings are for you, but you have to get yourself ready for them. There, listen, nothing is going to be given to any of us, me, you, no one, if we're not prepared for them. We got to get ourselves prepared. We got to get ourselves ready. We have to get ourselves in into the realm of receiving it. You just do. And how you going to receive something if you're not ready for it? You think God ain't wasting his time giving any of us anything if we're not ready for it. And so that's why we're going to talk about this now. So not knowing a lot of your, in all jokes aside, when I be really focused and really stressing you guys about business planning, I really mean it. But I put emphasis on a lot of it, just to get you into the realm and into the tune of receiving. Because if you don't plan that thing out, you can't make nothing. I know y'all plan parties, y'all plan trips, y'all plan get-togethers, and aren't they a success when you plan them? So that's the same as for your future, your vision, your business life is no different. If you plan thoroughly for it and you put God first and you put it all together, it's going to lay out the way. Now you're gonna have some bumps and roads, bumps in the road, or you're gonna have some things that's gonna come up. But that is going to be a natural order of things. It's gonna so it's gonna shift and get you to where you need to be. So don't think that when something come up, oh, I'm not supposed to be doing this, and you give up. No, you can't give up. You gotta keep it moving. You gotta keep on going. And breaking down some of the things that I definitely want to tell you about, we're gonna talk about a few of them. Positioning yourself for the the opportunities, but getting that clarity for number one, getting that clarity is going to have you got to sit down and write the vision and make it plain so you can run with it. So how are you going to run with something when you just don't know the direction you're going? In all seriousness, that's how you're going to have to do it. Now, and putting yourself in a position, putting yourself in your credit position, with your personal credit, build your business credit. That is a must for you. That's a part of the structure too, as well. And also making sure that whatever business you're in, whatever business that you're going to be in, knowing the compliance, everything is governed government rules, okay? And it's in the word about government. Government is rule. Government, and sometimes God has shown us stuff in the Bible that government is just corrupt, okay? It's corrupt today here too, but you got to navigate yourself into the decency in the structure of it, okay? Don't try to go out and do something outside of what's supposed to be done normally. Like, for instance, when what brings it to mind now is the tax, like when people are filing their taxes, or when you're filing business taxes, and you're trying to write off things that you shouldn't, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm saying. You got to follow the law. You got to follow the laws of the land. Follow the laws of the land, and you'll be fine. So anyway, the next thing, the opportunity that's going to align with everything you do. If you're preparing yourself, the opportunity is going to meet you at the doorway. It's going to meet you right where you are, and it's going to embrace you. It's going to say, "Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on." Yes, so it's going to be beneficial for you. Now, a few things I'm just touching on some things that I definitely want you to really take serious. And when you are planning and preparing yourself, um, you know, oh, how, mm, it's so, how to put it, it's so rewarding, to be able to live on purpose, live in your calling, your gifts, and your talents, because, you know, heaven respects planning. You know that? It does. Heaven respects planning, respects our planning. And those, if you're looking for a loan, lenders respect planning. And also, the grant world respects planning. And so, everything is respected around you getting your stuff together and getting it in order and not being chaotic. And so, the I just don't know how to tell you. There's no way around it. There's no way around you having your plan together. None whatsoever. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And so there are maybe a couple of things, a couple of questions I want to ask you before we go. Um, if you're in business and if you're a beginner, there are a few questions. What One of them is, what for those that are in business, what was your revenue? Do you know what was your revenue for your business last month? And if you're not yet started your business, what will be your revenue for the first month? Ask yourself that question. And then the next question is, what is your net profit? What will be your net profit if you're new to business? And what is your net profit if you're already in business? Ask yourself that question too. And then also, what would be your monthly operating expenses if you aren't in business? And what are your operating expenses if you are in business already? So I think I asked that question, mentioned that to you in the last video. And Another question I think that you need to ask yourself with your business in following these principles of God that He gives us. Have you separated your business from your personal? Are you positioning yourself to stand alone in the vision that He gave you? Because your vision is it has a different personality than your personal. I mean, seriously, it has its own personality, but it's an extended characteristic of just who we are and who we can be, who God has called us to be. And then also, what your financial statements looking like? What is the money? The Bible mentions money so many times till it's just unreal of how we don't see it. But if you're not in business, knowing and learning about what a financial state should hold is very important too. So, I just I think that if we put ourselves in position, pause on everything that's not important, just pause on it. Just leave it be. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. And put yourself in a position to not so much keep struggling in life and struggling when I say struggling with the piece of what you were called to do, what you were called, what God meant for you to do here while you're here, and making all of the making all of the plans to do it. You know, because I'm gonna leave you with a few things. Anytime that you are when you're structuring structuring anything in life, you're structuring your business or whatever, everything is going to flow. Eventually, it's going to flow the way it's supposed to flow. But you have to get that structure together in order for that to happen. So, and if you can't manage a little, God is not going to bless you with plenty or more. Like you say, if you asking for an increase in your business, let's say you want to make $3,000 a month. If you can't manage $3,000, $300, He's not going to give you 3,000. So you have to be able to show God that, hey, I got this because I'm listening and I'm being obedient to what I need to do. And March 1st is a beautiful time to just kind of shift a little bit and build an increase on what you can have. It's not too late to start because it's March. Even December won't be too late. But, all jokes aside, start your journey. Start that journey of making your life unrecognizable. Start that journey of making your life go into the direction that it's supposed to go in. Start your journey today. You got a new month, a new date, a new hour, new minutes, new seconds, and hopefully a new week to prove that you can do this. You got what it takes. So yeah, that's just a little Sunday morning inspiration, and I hope that well, stay tuned for Monday. We'll be back on the red flags. We'll be back more on some of the red flags to help you get to the funding and go get more into detail. So if you want to be a part of the community, I get deeper on sharing with you how to get yourself in a position to be that you have that business be what it's supposed to be all that it can be, right? Yeah. So right now I'm a little busy in tax season, but I'm here for your growth at an appointed time and at a scheduled time. So right now I'm a little bit more focused on that. But I do want you to know that your structure is your success is in your structure. That's all we're talking about this morning. Your success is in your structure, and I hope that this helped. This gave you a little insight on some things. Okay, all right. Y'all have a great morning. All righty, talk to y'all later. Bye bye. Y'all be good. All right, bye bye.